What is up, guys, and welcome to another edition of the Market Marauder Show. Beating the market one trade at a time. If you're new to the Market Marauder Show, it's an investment channel, helps you to find best deals in the market. All right, so in this episode, I'm going to be talking about Microsoft and Sony's new giant mergers that they have, which are definitely going to disrupt the video game industry. So first, Microsoft announced that they're going to be acquiring Activision Blizzard. So the company that makes a lot of the Call of Duty games and a whole slew of other popular video games that are out there. And then you had Sony, who responded by buying Bungie for $3.6 million, which is the company that owns Halo and Destiny. So definitely a very interesting dynamic that's going on here. Very interesting business practices, especially considering that both of them have very popular consoles that are out. So you have Xbox with their console, then you have PlayStation with their console as well that are out circulating and definitely been hit by the chip shortages. So a lot of those people are still waiting for a lot of those consoles to come out and to be available for buy. But definitely going to be interesting to see this console war kind of take place. So in this episode, going to be breaking down some of the analytic portions of it. So looking at their stock prices, seeing how this ultimately can affect them, and how you as the consumer can kind of take advantage of this. Both companies are publicly traded. And so, as being an investment channel, when companies make huge decisions like this to buy other companies or have large mergers, there's ways that you as an investor can actually be able to benefit from some of this. But just really breaking down the analytics of both of the companies to see how these deals are structured and which one, in my opinion, I think kind of made the best deal overall. All right, so let's talk about the Microsoft stock price. So currently, Microsoft, time recording, is at $305.94, up for the day. If we go to the 5-day chart, we can see that it's a little bit of a bearish downward trend. They did have a high this previous week at 313.80. And so they're trading under the ticker sign MSFT. If you guys want to go look at them for a potential pick into your portfolio, there definitely are a large company with large market cap. I think one of the top 10 as far as market caps are concerned. And so jumping into what Microsoft's decision was, they decided to acquire Activision Blizzard to become part of their ecosystem. And so, with 3 billion people actively playing games today and fueled by new generations stepped in the joys of interactive entertainment, gaming is now the largest, fastest growing form of entertainment. Today, Microsoft announced plans to acquire Activision Blizzard, trading under the ticker ATVI, a leader of gaming development and interactive entertainment content publisher. This acquisition will accelerate the growth in Microsoft's gaming business across mobile, PC, console, and cloud, and will provide the building blocks for the metaverse. And so they're really, trying to get the structure set up for the metaverse play. The deal was actually worth $68.7 billion to buy out Activision Blizzard. And so, if you are gamers out there, you probably already know what sort of games Activision Blizzard makes. But Activision actually consists of 3 different companies. It's Activision, Blizzard, and King. And so, some of the popular titles they have are Overwatch, Diablo, Call of Duty, World of Warcraft, Candy Crush, and StarCraft. And so, it kind of goes over 3 different platforms. Candy Crush being on mobile, StarCraft, which is a big PC game, Overwatch, Diablo, and World of Warcraft are kind of all sort of console games. But having these titles, I think, is a really big move for them moving forward, especially having all of these developers at your disposal will definitely help you get your foothold into this metaverse play. And so, definitely excited to see what they do with the capital that they have, and then also what plans they have moving forward for the metaverse with this acquisition. So I think this is a very good acquisition, very good moving forward. I think gaming's continue to grow. Gaming will continue to grow, especially with crypto added to it. You have some play to earn games that are out there in the crypto world. But I think metaverse is going to be the number one topic of 2022. And then it just goes to show you that it's going to be because you see big companies like Microsoft buying these gaming companies. Now let's jump into the Sony deal. Sony's currently trading at $109.12, up $1.44 for the day, and their 5 day, they're a little bit of a stagnant transition. So they shot up to $117.80. This week is the high, but then fell back down to 109.12. And this was kind of like after Microsoft announced the news, they kind of fell down to this 109.12 level. But then they also came back and basically countered them and said, okay, we're buying Bungie. So they're buying Bungie for $3.6 billion. So Sony Interactive Entertainment today announced that the deal to acquire Bungie for $3.6 billion, which is the latest string of big ticket consolidation deals for the gaming industry. After the deal closed, Bungie will be an independent subsidiary of SIE, run by the board and director of consulting the current CEO and chairman, Pete Parson, and the rest of the studio's current management team. Sony has said Bungie will remain a multi-platform studio with the option to self-publish and reach players whenever they choose to play. And so I think this is very big moving forward. Bungie has the rights to Halo as well as the rights to Destiny, the Destiny brand. And so Sony's also been paying large amounts of money to try to keep the developers and the basically the management team of Destiny and of those games in the company, so they don't leave to go to other companies because they're trying to build out their platform as well. Overall, I think both the deals were very good strategic moves for both companies. Ultimately, at the end of the day, I think Microsoft has the most amount of capital, in my personal opinion, to make these moves, especially considering all the other things they do. You have teams, you have a large amount of capital in Microsoft itself to make basically better moves than Sony does, in my personal opinion. Now, not downplaying Sony, they're a great company as well, but I think Microsoft really has the team that can really build out and flesh out this move to buy Activision. And so I think the Sony deal will be a pretty big deal as well. Sony's still having supply chain issues with their new PS system. And so their PlayStations are on back order like crazy. They basically said they're going to start making some of the older versions of the PlayStation instead of making the newer versions because of the chip shortage issue. I really haven't seen too much news on Microsoft having similar issues to that. So that may be one windfall for Microsoft over Sony in that regard. But I think Sony has a lot of building to do to really get their repertoire to compete on the level with Microsoft. Ultimately, you can benefit from both of these. Like I said, the stocks prices are out there. They're pretty stagnant. The whole market is down. I think, once we kind of get out of this rut in the market, this bearish downward trend, you'll see both of these companies start to go back up, especially getting closer to the November time frame. I think there are going to be a lot of releases coming out, especially since they have this new, revamped style with Microsoft owning Activision and Sony owning Bungie games. And so, definitely going to be looking at this moving forward. Some great things in store for both companies. And so, hopefully, that helped you all make a more informed decision. I know there are people who listen who play video games and they know about a lot of the deals going on. But I like to see, kind of the crossover where we can talk about gaming stuff as well as investing stuff as well, and have both cultures really, collide to really build wealth for everyone and their families. So good luck to everybody out there trading. Hope this helped you all, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.